international greetings, Kingdom Ambassadors. Good day, good day, good day. Hello, hello, hello. Hi, I hope that you guys are doing well. Welcome to another segment for mental health. Okay, we're going to be sharing contacts where you can get help, where you can get psychological help. Again, any of the videos that I've taped in this series are not such psychological advice. If you need psychological advice, please do go to a trained, registered, qualified psychologist who is registered with the HPCSA for psychological advice, right? This is not psychological advice. This is just us talking. This is us having an engagement. So we are going to be sharing contacts that you can use to get psychological advice. Literally, some of the numbers are toll-free numbers. So you can literally just pick up your phone and call and you can get the help that you need. Personally, I am more of a therapy person who goes through the process. So I don't encourage a once off, right? Like at least have like one, per month or two per month, depending on how, the psychologist works. But that actually helps you to really work on those things, because during the sessions you will have engagements, you will definitely have discussions about some of the things that you really have to look at, things that you really have to pinpoint, things that you really have to work on yourself. So if you don't go to a psychological advice person, it might become challenging, right? So I have a few numbers and I brought my notebook so we can share this. Okay, so I've written some of the numbers down. Usually, I'm not sure if it's in every part of South Africa, but I know that if you need to talk to a psychologist, some clinics have psychologists, some government clinics, usually some of them have a psychologist that you can definitely talk to for free and actually get the help that you need. Some hospitals also have psychologists. I think those are clinical psychologists who can help you with everything. Usually they help you with counseling when you've just had an accident or anything that would bring you to the hospital, and then the SOMA also come in. But obviously you can definitely go there for also your own personal stuff that you need. In my case, I think I paid around 40 rand, 30 rand, 40 rand. The numbers keep changing as the years go. So I'm not sure if this is everywhere in South Africa. So definitely government clinics and government hospitals, right? And there are organizations where you can also find professionals, right, in this field who can definitely help you. So I'm going to be sharing churches as well. Churches usually have counselors there, and most of the counselors are usually qualified counselors. So you can also just check the process on how a person gets to become a counselor at your church so that you're able to see if they're qualified or not. But I'm sure that they usually have a particular training so that they're able to actually render such services. So you can definitely check out your churches as well. I know they have quite a spiritual team ready to help with that. But let me share the numbers that I have. So we have SADC, right? I mean, would this list be complete without SADC? SADC has quite a few numbers. I'm just going to give you two numbers here, and then I'm going to share the other numbers in another video, because it's quite a few numbers. So we have the general emergency number, which is 112. Then that is 112. We also have the SADC helpline, right? So you can get someone to also help you here. It's 011-234-4837. That's 011-234-4837. You can just play back the video if you didn't hear the numbers. And then the other one, which is a SADC SMS line, that is 31393. So 31393. And then the other one is Lifeline. We know about Lifeline, hey? So Lifeline, we have the National Lifeline Crisis Line, which is 0861 322 322, right? We also have the Suicide Crisis Line, and this one operates 24/7. Also, the SADC line that I gave also operates 24/7. So you can call them at 12, at 2 a.m., anytime. It's 24 hours. The Suicide Crisis Line is 0800 456567. That's 0800 456567. And then we have the CIPLA Mental Health, which is also 24 hours. And this is 0800 456 789. That's 0800 456 789. We also have the CIPLA WhatsApp chat line, and this one is open only between 9 a.m. and 4 p.m. So this is usually working hours. You can call them on the following number: 076 88 22775. That's 076 88 22775. And then we also have another one, which is Stop Gender Violence Helpline. And this is 0800 150 150. That's 0800 150 150. So those are the lines that you can call, right, to make sure that you get the services that you need. And also there are places that you can visit, like I said, where you can definitely get this information. South Africa has so many NGOs that do advocacy work, and most of these NGOs that do advocacy work also do mental health conversations, mental health advocacy work. So take part in those activities by the NGOs in your area. You can definitely Google them. You can check them out on Facebook. I think Facebook has an amazing community where you can actually see some of the NGOs are actually right here on YouTube, so you can definitely also check them out there. But basically get involved, right? Get involved. Events that have to do with mental health, especially for the month of October, it's galore, and most of them are free to attend. So definitely put yourself first. Attend these sessions because they are definitely helpful. It will definitely help you to know how to deal with a psychological breakdown, or when you're in distress, or when you're experiencing irritability. How do you work it out? We have people who can definitely help you, right? There's always help. There's always help, right? In situations where you're having suicidal ideation, and suicidal ideation is when you fantasize about killing yourself, where you fantasize about committing suicide. This is when you now start creating scenarios. This is what I can do, and this is what I could do, or this is what I would do, or this is what I should do, right? So it sometimes, it moves from, if I wanted to kill myself, which would be the easiest way? So you would start with things that you could do, and then the language starts changing. This is something that I should do, and then the language changes. This is something that I will do, and then as your thought processes change, this is something that I am doing, right? So we don't want a point where now you commit suicide. We want you to get help in time. And there is services in South Africa that are free. I mean, the services that I've just listed are free, where you can get help for free in South Africa, right? Quality service, quality personnel that can help you to deal with what you're going through, right? So, and it doesn't have to even be intense, right? I just gave an example with suicidal ideation. Obviously, now you become a harm to yourself and potentially a harm to other people, right? But besides that, There's also other things. Sometimes it's just an irritability that has you by the, and it doesn't even have to hold you by the neck. Sometimes you just need to sit down when things are going well. When you psychologically feel that you're okay, you can still call a psychologist and talk to them and see how you can break things down. Don't wait for yourself to break down before you can actually reach out for help, right? I know people have this mindset to say that if it's not broken, don't fix it. If it's not broken, maintain it. If it's not broken, maintain it. So while you're okay, while you are happy, while you are blissful, right? Have moments where you really think about your life and you see the patterns that you have created in your behavior, in your consistent behavior in your life, and see how you can get help, how you can break those down. What are the reasons why you do that, right? Check and research that and have a psychological service provider who can help you break those things down so that you're not a harm to yourself or to other people, right? Again, if it's not broken, you can definitely maintain it. If it's okay, you can definitely maintain it. And just like human beings, I mean, there are people who are well, but they take supplements, right? This is also something that you do whilst you are fine. But this is a step that you're taking to say, hey, I know I'm okay. I know I'm cool, but I just need to do this so that I can actually help myself deal, right? Because we want people that deal. When we don't deal with these things, they will build up. One day you will just break down, or you will have a meltdown, or you will just go bizarre. And people will be like, but Jubilee is a happy person. How did this happen? It's because the little things were building up and we were like, it's fine. If it's not broken, don't fix it. Another thing comes in. If it's not broken, don't fix it. It builds up until it's a mountain of a thing, and now it feels impossible to solve, right? So let us not delay getting help. If you feel that you're at a tipping point in your life, definitely get help. Definitely get help. It will help you to get help. So yeah, my name is Jubilee, and this is where we discuss things that matter. Out of all of the things that we've discussed in this video, know that you matter, know that you're important, and that you can create a family environment that is conducive for you, your kids, your siblings, everyone that is involved. You can also, by building families that are healthy, we can build communities that are healthy. And lastly, we can build a South Africa that is healthy. My name is Jubilee. You matter. I believe in you. Please do believe in yourself. Please do subscribe to this channel so that we actually have this self-development and self-growth thing together, and also so that you can build yourself up, right, as I build myself up as well. And do comment on some of the areas where you might need help, and I think as a group we will definitely be discussing how we can get help, where are the places we can get help, right? Again, none of this is psychological advice. If you need psychological advice, definitely go to a registered, trained, qualified psychological services provider. My name is Jubilee, and I peace out.